Hey, it's me in Korea, my friend. How is life for you? Huh? What can you say about life? Fair? Good? Glad tidings are coming your way. You're enjoying life, I hope. Northwest weather these last few days has been anything but lovely. If you are planning to move to Northwest, this is the time. Having said all that, it's Korea, my friend, a perspective. There's some bad news on the horizon. Gabby Thomas has decided to withdraw from the World Championship team going to Tokyo, which is happening in about a week or so, citing some injuries that have been nagging her in the Achilles. The Achilles have just come to an end for her. She made a news announcement this morning. She was very candid about her body. She has chosen to take care of her body and acknowledge her humanity, which is brilliant. Sometimes it's not a matter of you push it. And Achilles, my friend, if you had Achilles injuries in your life, it's very tough injuries. But I have to admit, though, I remember watching Gabby Thomas at the trials in Eugene. She didn't look as strong as she has been in the past, winning the Olympics in 2024. So she must have been carrying an injury. If we may be more observant here, I think that's what I can say about that. That I suspect she was carrying something. And Grand Slam that she participated in most of the early part of the season must have exacerbated it and made it worse for her, because she barely made the cut for the World Championship team, and Brittany Brown gave a run for the money. And there was a period there that I've shared where they are waiting to see who makes the top three. So yes, Gabby Thomas must have been carrying something even to trials. And the fact that she's come out saying that she's withdrawing is no surprise for some of us who are keen observers, who are looking for those little things in athletes' bodies and how they are reacting to certain events. And I think it's very sad for her if you think about, people don't get younger at 28, and some of these World Championships happen every now and then, and you are hoping she would make it. And the fact that even this part, when coming out of Philadelphia, she had a little fallout and some abuses happening online, somebody stalking her at the airport. Some of those things kind of make it kind of an interesting here for her. And maybe time out, to recalibrate, reboot, and trying to find what is important in her life. It's not a bad thing to do for her. I think acknowledging that you have an injury and it might get worse, and saying, let me take time out, I think it's one of those things that you have to respect athletes when they do. And I think Gabby Thomas deciding to give somebody else a chance to go instead of carrying this injury all the way through the World Championship is a brilliant move. Some people, they'll be like, oh, I'm okay. Then they go there, they get on the starting line, and they don't even make anything happen. And I've seen this where people just decide to take the space. She's not that kind of a woman. She's a class woman, and I applaud her for coming out and saying, you know what, let somebody else go to the World Championship, which I think is gonna be the person who was fourth, definitely. And I think, of course, the 4x1 and all that for the American team is still a strong team, honestly. And yes, Gabby Thomas, a tough decision, a brave decision, but it's a good decision for her and her career and her people and her life. And again, US will be okay even without her, but I think it's a good decision for somebody who's more healthy to go and replace her in the 200 meters. That was Korea, my friend, giving you a perspective, giving you the updates in track and field and US team. Gabby Thomas, that was it from me, saying sana to Korea. Keep subscribing, keep doing the right thing. Talk to you later.